October, the month of Inktober, a challenge to draw in ink specially themed pics every day of the whole month. It happens every year since 2009 and becoming more popular. A lot of communities started to make their own versions of Inktober. One of them is POSTALtober, which I think happened for the first time in 2023. At least it was the first time I did POSTALtober. In this year I decided to do POSTALtober again, but instead of drawing every day, I just chose few themes to draw more detailed pics, not caring for the time limit. I also decided to try make every illustration looking like a movie poster and to be mostly symmetrical. The first theme from the list was Postal Dude dolls. When I read it, I saw in my mind the dolls piloting Postal Dude inside his head. I decided to draw Postal Dude's head open in half and all 7 Postal Dude dolls, unless there's more, I don't know, sitting inside it and doing some Power Rangers poses. And that's how this picture was made. Not important is the protagonist of Hatred, a computer game inspired by Postal 1. Because of that, I got an idea to draw him as a kid, watching news about local dude going postal, what would be an inspiration for his genocide in the future. At first, I planned to draw part of home level from Postal 1 and Postal Dude shooting with few bodies around him, but later I decided to just put a screenshot from my old gameplay because it looks better and I'm lazy. STEMVR is an Easter egg in Postal 2. Originally, one of the stores in the mall had a sign that said it will be reopened in 2016. In 2016, Postal 2 got an update that added a Terminator-like hole beside the sign and inside of displays a VR headset. After putting on the VR, Postal Dude gets teleported into STEM store in the future. The idea for the pic was simple. Dude with VR headset and shelves with postal games behind him. For the 4th poster, I chose to draw Commander Hardrock, aka the bitch's tomboy sister who had a crush on Dude. The story in this picture is simple. Her sister and Dude got married, so she left to focus on her military career and become Commander Hardrock. The first level in the first Postal game is called Home, and it starts outside of the protagonist's house. It all started here. At first I wanted to draw just the building and maybe Postal Dude in front of the door. Later I got an idea that it's gonna look cooler if I'll draw Dude standing at the open door, completely dark because of the light from the inside of the house. I drew him with his iconic pose and added red dots in the place of his eyes. The Bitch. Postal Dude's wife, aka The Bitch, showed up in Paradise Lost as dangerous ninja bride psycho whose first interaction was a boss fight. Later in the game she falls to hell and becomes a giant demon with another boss fight. Making her illustration, I decided to draw her first form with her final form as background. And some fire. One of the bosses in Postal 4 is El Plago, a leader of Mexican gang from the Mexican part of Edensin. I drew his head covering half of the space and his gang members' figures behind him. As the background, I used a screenshot from my old gameplay and played a little with brushes to make this yellowish effect. For the 8th illustration, I decided to combine themes from days 15 and 20. That is Mike J and Vince Desi. Because both of these gentlemen are the kings of running with scissors, I decided to draw them sitting in Hervou's thrones. In Postal 2, Uncle Dave was a cult leader. First idea that came to my mind was Uncle Dave levitating in front of his believers going crazy like fans on a concert, hand horns and boobs flashing, this type of going crazy, and a cross like light behind Dave. Pretty much that I had in mind. Maybe a little more people, like a crowd, but I was too lazy for that. Now I think about it, maybe adding some ropes holding Uncle Dave would be a nice touch. Well, shit. And the last one. The team was Postal 5, and at first I had completely different idea. I was thinking about Dude and Champ chilling in front of their camper house and some nuke mushroom showing up in reflection of Dude's sunglasses. Later I started thinking, Postal 5 nights at Postal, and eventually I ended up with Postal 5 nights at Crotches. With that, I also decided to make a second version of the picture with a custom title and the logos at the bottom, like a real boxed game. And that was it. I wasn't drawing every day, and I only drew 10 illustrations, but I'm satisfied with all of them, which is a difference with my other POSTALtober and Inktobers, when I was drawing whatever pick every day. Anyway, I don't know if that was interesting, but if you want to look at my POSTALtober illustrations, link to a gallery with all of them is in the description. You can also follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky if you want to see my future drawings. And yeah, have a crotchy day.